The Splunk integration for SpyCloud Enterprise Protection is available on Splunkbase and is easily installed directly from your Splunk console. You can find it by clicking on Find More Apps, and in the search bar that presents, simply entering in SpyCloud to find the associated parts of the integration. There are 3 integration elements available for installation. The 2 that you need to install for SpyCloud Enterprise Protection are the SpyCloud add-on for Splunk and the SpyCloud application for Splunk. The add-on is the data collector, and this pulls information from SpyCloud related to your enterprise into Splunk. The application then provides the dashboards that deliver ready-to-use visualizations for that data. There is a third integration listed here, and this is specific to organizations that have threat hunters, incident responders, and others doing threat actor attribution or other data correlation in a more investigative capacity. This integration requires a license to access SpyCloud's Investigations API. We're not going to be showcasing that today, but if you do have interest in learning more, we can follow up with you to schedule a private demonstration at another time. Going directly into the SpyCloud app, we're presented with a summary of information that's been collected for our enterprise in this initial dashboard. Of course, as with any dashboard in Splunk, we can edit the time range that we're looking at. We can also see nice visualizations that provide some context around the data that's been collected, and then at the bottom, a tabular data representation of SpyCloud source catalog that's showing what sources are driving the data results that we see in the table above. Clicking on record counts up here at the top gives you specific information. Here we can click on infected users and get tabular data for these infected users that we can further follow up on. We can also look at our existing watch lists. Watch lists are configured within the SpyCloud portal, and this is determining what domains, email addresses, and IP addresses related to your organization SpyCloud is monitoring to feed into Splunk. This can be leveraged for setting up discrete Splunk alerts and customized dashboards for keeping track of specific pieces of your monitored organization using Splunk's powerful query language. We also get insight into malware infections associated with your organization based on those same watch lists. Here we're looking across all time. We can again filter this information to a more discrete time frame. We get nice indicators in terms of top infected users, top sites visited by infected users, top 10 infected host names, and top 10 malware families for infected users. Interesting information also exists down below to show the top infected users by host and machine ID to facilitate data correlation to feed your post-infection remediation of malware events. The power of Splunk is that an analyst can tie related data tied to SpyCloud data from other events that are occurring in the environment. And because the data from SpyCloud is also now in Splunk, you can use Splunk's powerful query language to pinpoint what is of most interest in it and then integrate that into other and existing workflows. As a simple example, we can search on our SpyCloud index with a quick query here that filters based on a password change me existing and an infected path for a malware executable being present as well. And we'll bind that to the last 7 days, and then we'll conduct our search. When we do get that information back, we see records that meet the specified criteria are available to us to do work on. And while this really may seem like a simple use case, easy access to this information empowers the creation of alerts, data aggregations, maybe even creating a custom dashboard for a specific use case to monitor on an ongoing basis. This integration allows you to leverage the power of SpyCloud data to protect your enterprise and the power of Splunk to operationalize that data in an actionable, automated way.